Anyone who knows me well knows that I'm a big gamer, but I don't think I ever told you how I became a gamer. To tell you the truth, I have been a gamer ever since I was little. My very first video games were on my dad's old Sega Genesis. We had several games for that old system, such as the first 3 Sonic games and Sonic Spinball. But one thing that I also vividly remember is a seemingly nice little game called Echo the Dolphin. I'll be honest, this is an old video game that scared me and gave me nightmares as a kid. You might be wondering, how can this nice little dolphin game possibly be scary? That's what we're about to find out. So, the game starts out nice enough. You get a nice little intro with dolphins hopping in and out of the water. Then when you press start, the game begins. Still nice so far. Then when conversing with your dolphin friends, one of them asks how high in the sky you can fly. Okay, here goes. I'm flying in the sky, when suddenly... Instant catastrophe. That flash and all those 16-bit noises were just enough to traumatize me. This was when the tone of the game changed drastically. No longer was I just playing a nice sweet dolphin game. All my dolphin friends were gone, the music turned somber, and I was all alone, with no idea where to go and what to do next. That was all it took for this game to traumatize me for life. Now to put personal feelings aside and talk about the game. How is the gameplay? Well, this game is no walk in the park. This game is very difficult. Your basic actions are a dolphin sonar that you use to talk to other creatures, a dash attack that allows you to attack enemies, and a button that lets you swim faster. Since Echo is an aquatic mammal, he must resurface for air from time to time or else he'll drown, which makes certain predicaments all the more stressful. Now, what exactly is the story? Well, after what seems like a big storm takes away Echo's entire pod of friends, he goes on a quest to get to the bottom of it. He finds out from a big blue whale that there have been storms every 500 years that takes a lot of sea life away. He is directed to a creature called the asteroid, who can only help if Echo can find one of its missing globes by going back in time. That's when he finds an ancient library in Atlantis, where he discovers that the storms are conducted by an alien species called the Vortex, who lost the ability to make their own food and must harvest more every 500 years. He uses the time machine to travel into the past, and from there retrieves the missing globe and returns to the present. Then the asteroid gives him the ability to breathe underwater, along with turning his sonar into a deadly weapon against the Vortex. He then travels back in time to 1 hour before the harvest. From there, he successfully gets sucked into the Vortex's water spout, and this is where things get really creepy. These are the most difficult and frustrating levels of the game. There's no way I would have gotten this far as a kid, so I was spared from the nightmare fuel that you'll soon see. Once you get through the difficult maze, and finally reach the final boss... Yeah, exactly. This is the final boss, and it is absolutely terrifying. If I had seen this alien monstrosity on my television, I would have been traumatized for life. Anyway, so after a battle with the Vortex Queen, Echo destroys her, and Echo and his pod escape, and the game ends happily. And that was Echo the Dolphin. So, how is the game itself? Well, it's decent. I did notice there was a little bit of evolution in the game, with the main character going millions of years into the past, but it could be a lot worse. Other than that, there's nothing spiritually objectionable about this game. It's simply an adventure game and nothing more. But as stated earlier in the review, this is a very difficult game, and this game isn't for the faint of heart. I could never beat it due to its difficulty, but if difficult old school video games are your thing, then give it a try. There are several ways you can play this game today. You can play it on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, on Steam, or on the Nintendo 3DS. Thanks for joining me on this journey to the past. God bless everyone.